Jeff McDonald from the Express News.
Pop, what did you see from your guys in the fourth quarter after Sacramento cut the game to 1?
They just kept playing. I think they know very well, but at both ends of it, it's a 48-minute game and it ebbs and flows in most NBA games. So they kept their composure. They stuck with it. But it was a defensive performance overall. We turned it over at certain times for basically no reason with no pressure. We made some really bad turnovers when we made them. But our defense sustained us. We shot 18% from 3. So if you're going to win a game on the road shooting like that, you better be playing some defense. And we did that. Lonnie Walker was fantastic on Buddy Hield. He did a super job on him. Rudy was great off the bench, gave us some good contributions. And, we hung in there and got it done.
Speaking of Lonnie, what were you hoping to get out of moving him to the starting lineup tonight?
Just maybe get a better start. Not go down right off the bat.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jeff. Tom Osborne.
Pop, is Lonnie just becoming more and more sure of himself, what he can do athletically, and just more confident on both ends of the court?
Well, athletically, he's very confident. He knows what he can do. It's just a matter of, playing the right way more often, making decisions. And then that's difficult, especially when you've got that kind of speed, because he can beat a lot of people. But I thought tonight he was really under control and did a fine job at both ends, actually.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bob.
Hey, Lonnie, there were 3 buckets at the end there where you were attacking the rim, in different ways each time. What did you see on offense on those possessions?
9 times out of 10 when DeMar's in the post, they're trying to double him. And, for the most part, looking into like the first half and a little bit in the third, there's a lot of opportunity to cut. 9 times out of 10, they're ball watching, and I just try to take advantage of what they were giving me.
And then what did you see from your entire team defensively in this game, holding Sacramento to 104?
Aside from just great defensive effort, I feel like we were communicating well. When we were ready, when we were switching, we were calling out back screens. Communication-wise, we just did a terrific job and just made the game much easier for each other.
Thanks, Thomas. Go to Jeff McDonald, Express News.
Lonnie, you were back in the starting lineup tonight. Pop said he was kind of looking for a faster start from the group. Does that change your approach at all when you're with that starting 5?
Far from it. I'm the same person off the bench or starting. I just try to bring that energy, try to play to the best of my capabilities, and just try to get the win at the end all be all.
Yeah. Starting or coming off the bench, did you like being in that closing unit in a close game?
Yeah. I think that's my favorite part. I could care less about starting. I could care less about being on the bench. Or being able to play with the final few minutes of the game and, close it out. That's my favorite time.
And then kind of off the subject of tonight's game, but the 2 rookies you guys have, Devin and Trey, it's hard to be a rookie in the NBA anyway. Can you imagine what it's like for them to be a rookie in this particular season with all the different protocols and just all the weirdness of this season?
By far. That's what makes me respect them so much more than the average rookie. Coming in, not having summer league and, not having the opportunity that most rookies get to have and trying to find your rhythm and find your flow within the game. I would say it's really impressive how they continuously, they're just ready to play game in and game out. Devin and Trey, he's doing a terrific job with the opportunity that he's been given. And, Devin's being Devin. He's a 3-level scorer. He's a great defender. And day in and day out, they're just getting better and better with more consistency and reps.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Osborne for the Express News. Tom.
Lonnie, Pop singled you out for praise for your defense against Buddy. What was your game plan going in against him?
Just trying to make him uncomfortable. He shoots. He has the ultimate green light. So I know 9 times out of 10, if he's coming down into the paint and setting back screens, he's usually slipping to look for the shot. He's always within the play of the game. So I know that I had to really pick up my defensive effort and be intact, knowing that De'Aaron Fox is not playing. He's going to be the go-to scorer, go-to shot maker. And I'm just tired of losing, man. I really want to put my effort into just trying to win and doing the best that I can. So I'm just more than happy that we came with the win.
Pop also praised you for playing more under control on both ends of the court and said that can be a challenge for you sometimes because of your speed. Do you see that kind of growth in you that you're playing more under control?
For sure. That also comes with, my teammates trusting me more and more, allowing me to play my game and, telling me to attack. That sure as hell gives me the confidence to kind of play my game as well. So, this is my 3rd year in. I'm still learning, but I'm continuously getting better and better by the day.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tom. We'll wrap with Mike Finger from the Express News with a fresh haircut. Mike?
Lonnie, this might be an unfair comparison. I might be imagining things, but are there little moments where you think DeMar has rubbed off on you? Are you adding any pieces of his game to yours over the last few years?
The little things, but he's a lot more better than me. Shit.
So I want to hear it from both of you. Let Lonnie finish, DeMar.
You want me to finish?
Do you learn anything from that guy who just pushed you out of the scene?
I would say I learned a ton, but more so just trying to play with him. Day in and day out, he's trying to tell me the little things as far as cutting, making myself more available for him and for my teammates. And he's DeMar. I mean, we know who he is, and thankful to have him. He's teaching me every single day, man.
So you're saying that he's telling you to pass in the ball. That's basically what you're learning from him.
Damn straight. Get out the way. Let the man go to work.
All right. Or you do that now too. Get out of the way. Let him go to work.
Sometimes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Got to see it through.
Got to see it through, my boy.
Camera here.
All right. Jordan, you good?
Yep, all good to go. Let's go back to Jeff McDonald from the Express News. Jeff?
Just tomorrow, what did you guys take from that fourth quarter?
Ask him about the Compton gear, man.
Whatever he said, answer that if you want.
All right, I answer like. No, what you were saying? What was your question?
Just the fourth quarter. You guys kind of lost composure for a second. Sacramento got within 1. What happened from then on out?
I mean, we just kept at it, man. We couldn't make nothing from the 3. Every NBA team not just going to lay down and give up. They kept fighting. We kept fighting. We made a couple mistakes, but we held our composure. We kind of buckled down when we needed to. Got some big scores. Lonnie came through big for us late in the game with a couple cuts. Drove it to the basket a couple times. Got a couple big buckets for us, and we kind of took off from there.
You've been on teams before in the past that have been winning 50 games and competing for the 1 seed. What's it like to be in this situation where you're really competing for the 10 seed? And does that still feel like a playoff race to you?
I mean, every opportunity you have, you try to make the best out of it. Whether it's 1 or in the position that we in now for the first time. It's interesting. As a competitor, you just want to go out there and give yourself an opportunity. And if this opportunity for us to be able to get to the playoffs, we got to take full advantage of it and, let's make it.
Do you feel like some of these guys can get the same sort of growth out of a game like tonight as, if they were competing for the 1 seed and all that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, it's I try to express it to a lot of young guys now. It's on what we got 6 games left. It's extremely important. The 6 games are gonna go by, and you still want to be playing. That's big. Because once this thing is over, you're gonna be thinking about all the stuff you wish you could have did. We could have still been playing this, that, and the third. So we just gotta take advantage of these games and just give it our all and just be a competitor.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice, Jeff. Go ahead, Tom Petrini with Ken's 5.
Hey, DeMar, you've hit a mid-range jumper or two over the course of your career. What have you seen from Dejounte Murray on those shots? What makes him such a lethal mid-range shooter?
His composure, him understanding getting to his spots, understanding how to create separation he needs to get his shots off. He's explosive. He's athletic. So, when he walk you down, he understands what he needs to do and how to get to his spots. And he's confident that, you see him do it time and time again. That's big, be able to play that in between game, it's big for us. It came through big for us tonight.
Thanks. We'll wrap with Lauren Chan from Spurs.com.
Since Lonnie asked us to ask you, can you tell us about the Compton shirt and the gear?
It's just something representing where I came from, where I grew up, combination of where I grew up, the city I grew up in, and the representation of me just on the court. Some I came up with a long time ago and just try to incorporate it and bring acknowledgement to the city that birthed me, raised me, turned me into the man that I am now, and just trying to share that whole experience with fans and just people out there who want to support the brand.
Great prompt from Lonnie. Thanks.
Yeah.